Who are you? What's your role? And where do you work?
Gary Singh, product manager at Google.
And what news are you bringing to our audience today?
A couple of exciting items I wanted to talk about. One was a great announcement for the open source community. We announced the AI-conformance. So a great way. Obviously, everybody saw everything with AI this week. Now, how can we assume with all these great technologies out there, how do we build AI-conformant clusters? And what does that mean? Such that customers can, pick and choose between different vendors for that. So that was sort of number one. Great keynote on that. Recommend people take a look at it. The second one was also open source announcement as well. We announced the Agent Sandbox. So clearly, obviously, people are going to be wanting to run agents, agentic AI, agentic operations. We needed to find a way to securely run those things within the confines of Kubernetes. So this is, again, another great open source project. You can find it you can find it out there. We'll, of course, have a great implementation of this on GKE as well. So feel free to try that out as well.
And what specific challenges do these, AI conformance and the Agent Sandbox address?
I think on the conformance side, it's the same thing. I think initially, if you think about it from Kubernetes conformance, right? You want to ensure that when you pick and choose what platform to run, that they're adhering to a certain set of standards, so that you know that your workloads will have that level of portability and confidence that you can use all the standards that we've talked about. On the Agent Sandbox, the basic idea here was really security and isolation. Clearly, when you start looking at agents and autonomous agents, they can run commands. They can generate code. How do we sandbox and isolate this code to make sure that it doesn't, technical term, wreak havoc, on your environment and restrict what it can do while still allowing you to have the benefit of agentic operations and agentic code generation?
How does this announcement change the landscape compared to what existed before?
I think the conformance, obviously, there's been work on that. I think it just, adds into more stuff, makes AI even a more official part of CNCF and the Kubernetes ecosystem. And the Agent Sandbox, before this, we really didn't have a good way of bringing together a whole set of secure isolation technologies. I think it, again, starts to make Kubernetes the best place to not just run AI training and inference, but now to actually run agentic workloads as well.
And are both of these the Agent Sandbox and AI conformance for people in the open source community, are they open source? And if so, where do they fit in the CNCF landscape?
Both open source, both under Kubernetes.
And can you break down Google's business model regarding this for pricing structure for teams evaluating these solutions?
On the Google side, the conformance, obviously no charge. You'll just have to know that we have a conformant cluster that obviously benefits us and the rest of the community. On the Agent Sandbox, I think any pricing, I do not know, maybe TBD, but in general, it should just be you pay for the compute that you use on Kubernetes. We're just giving you a better way to run agents.
And when people are exploring this space, what alternative solutions might they be considering alongside yours?
In the conformance, I don't think there are any. So they should just want every platform to be kind of conformant over time. There are a few, I think, things in there, things like K-Agent and a few other toolkits that probably will complement what we're doing with an Agent Sandbox. So we have lots of great ways of building agents. Really, the Agent Sandbox is about hosting and running those agents.
And what key advantages set AI conformance and the Agent Sandbox apart from the other solutions? I understand you said that, some may be developing, but what are the key advantages that really set them aside?
The conformance obviously is the same reason that we wanted to have like a set of standard Kubernetes APIs. This is really, for the end users, to just ensure, that what standards you should be looking at, to ensure that you can, move your workloads across clusters, and what level of sort of conformance people are at. And then, I think the sandbox, this level of isolation, we have all the raw technologies out there, different isolation technologies, things like gvisor, et cetera. I think this brings it all together in an integrated picture, introduces a couple of new CRDs, and just makes it easier to run than the other solutions out there.
Looking ahead, what developments can our audience anticipate from AI conformance and the Agent Sandbox, coming from Google Cloud?
Conformance, we're there. So we'll already have templates on how to create AI conformant clusters. That should be out there. We should be able to find a blog on that. And on the Agent Sandbox, I think obviously right now we're a lot focused on the open source implementation. You will find a Google specific implementation that better integrates it with all of the entire Google Cloud ecosystem and models as well.
And if our listeners want to know more, what's the best way to reach out or to get more information about this?
I think you can obviously check out our it's a Google Cloud site, but the Google Cloud blog will probably be the best place to find all the latest announcements on this.